This is Kenneth Eplin, and I'm posting another video because I know I've been posting a lot of videos about the 40-day walk, and I posted a lot of videos as far as what the 40-day walk was about, and that I was trying to raise money for the Gospel Freedom Street Ministry, and so I know I've been posting a lot about that. And I was going over my posts today, and I was going over the GoFundMe page, and one thing that kind of dawned on me was I never really explained what the Gospel Freedom Movement Ministry does. And basically what we do is we go out on the street and preach, but we also mentor troubled youth, which is primarily what we shoot for. So there isn't anywhere we won't go to get to youth to mentor them. There isn't anywhere we won't go to mentor youth. We try and mentor them and try and get them to think a little differently. And I've said it 100 times before. We can't change a person's heart, but we can give them good information and give them guidance and love and support and let God do His thing. And so our goal is just to mentor the kids, spend time with them, hang out with them, do things with them that they like. All the programs in the world aren't going to matter if no one's there to care. And so, we try and spend as much time with them as we can. And, that's all the kids really want, is someone who's going to listen, spend time with them, who's going to care. And so we try and do that, and we usually get pretty good results, and it's about building that relationship and kind of having that big brother mentality. Somebody they can look up to and somebody they can come and talk to if they got problems and so forth. And so, it's about the kids, man. And we'll go anywhere to mentor the kids. We'll go in juvenile detention centers. We'll go to the foster cares. We'll go to the streets. It doesn't matter where we got to go. If there's a youth that needs help, we're going to help them. And, we got the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so with that being said, we're trying to, just feed some kids for Thanksgiving and, just trying to get some kids some Christmas gifts this year. And so, all that's kind of on the docket too. And, nobody should have to go without a Christmas gift. And for the people that know me and know where I came from, I was one of them kids. I lost my mother when I was 15. And, I got kicked out of 3 high schools. And, I ran the streets, I sold drugs, I did all kinds of stuff. And, it's a cold world out there. But when you're out there by yourself, it's a heck of a lot colder. And so, I know where these kids have been. I know what it's like, and it sucks. And, like I said, all I'm asking is just throw your hat in the ring, sponsor the ministry. Even if it's only $5, it doesn't matter. That $5 could change a whole kid's life. Could change a kid's life for the better, And so, that was the whole idea of the walk, was to raise money, to get sponsorships, to raise money for the ministry. It wasn't for me. It's not about me. So I just asked that, these kids need our help now more than ever. And, I'm trying to do what I can. I put more into this than I ever thought I would. And, I've done lost everything, trying to keep this thing afloat. And I can't do it alone. I need help. I need sponsors, and, these kids need help, man. It's, I've been where these kids have been, and it sucks. When you're in the system and you ain't got nobody. I couldn't say how many foster cares I went to or how many juvenile detentions I went to. And, there ain't nobody coming to visit them. They just get dumped there and they just get left there, man. And, these kids would go hungry every day. And, all they really need is someone to care and someone to spend time with them. You can have all the programs in the world, but if you ain't going to spend time with them, then it really doesn't matter. If you're not going to change the environment that they came from, which is what got them there in the first place, then it doesn't matter. You're not getting to the root of the problem. So like I said, I mean, we want these kids to turn to the Lord, not to the street. And if they just pick up the Bible instead of picking up a gun, they'd be a lot better off. But they don't always see it that way. It's not that cut and dry, and it's really not that easy to do when you ain't got nothing and you're trying to survive. I've been there. I've had people who wanted to kill me. I've ran the streets. I got arrested. All kinds of stuff. I've had death threats. I've had people who wanted to kill me. I've been there. Everybody used to tell me the same thing that I'm saying now. Problem is, nobody was around. People say, go to your local church. You know what the problem is? I saw my pastor or my priest once a week on Sunday. I saw the drug dealer every day on the corner. Who do you think I'm going to turn to? So I'm just asking for a little support, a little help. The walk was a nice thing, and it was nice to get the response I got, and that's awesome. But we need more than just people that look at it, and more than just people that give me good comments and encouragement. And I appreciate all those things, but I don't want a kid to go without a Christmas gift, or a kid to feel like he ain't got somebody who understands or cares. We'll go to the courts and fight with the kids. It doesn't matter. So I'm just trying to do what I can, and it says in the Bible, if you can save one person, it makes it worth it. So I lose everything I got, man. I don't care. These kids are going to be our future. These kids are going to be our senators, our priests, our pastors, our cops, our firemen, our presidents, people you work with, people that your kids are going to work with. They don't have a fair shot, man. Not everybody has an opportunity to go to college. Everybody has an opportunity to do things that we take for granted every day. So I'm asking, man, just reach into your heart, man. I'm not asking for your wallet. I'm asking for your heart. I'm just asking you just to dig deep and just, let us do what we do. Anyway, I don't know. That's all I got for now. But, just go check it out. Share the link. Just, we want to feed some kids this year. I make sure some kids get some Christmas presents, man, and they love, get the love that they don't know about, because I've never had it. These kids do what they do because they don't have any other way. They don't know any other way. It's not that they want to go out and sell drugs or go out and commit crimes. They just don't have any other way because no one's ever showed them. They don't know any different. Like somebody who's broke, spent their whole life being broke. I wouldn't know what it's like that. Money, I never had it. Just doing what I've always known. And these kids are doing the same thing. They don't want to be criminals. They don't want to be people that are bad people or that hurt the communities. They don't want to do all that. They don't want to sell drugs. They don't want to run the streets. But at the end of the day, who's helping them? Who's putting food on their table? Because their parents are in jail, or their dad's in jail, or dad's not around, and mom's a crackhead. Then what? And who comes to the rescue? Who comes and saves them? The Lord will. But they don't know to turn to the Lord because they don't know any other way. I'm just asking, just preach into your heart, man. God bless.